We got all of our transfer business done in the last episode, spending quite literally everything we had on Ryan Kent. There's been some interesting moves, actually, outside of the transfer window. Since then, I've advanced a couple of days, and the most realistic thing that could possibly have happened. Obviously, in real life, Erling Braut Haaland has gone to Borussia Dortmund, scored a hat-trick on his debut and gotten an inform on FIFA. Dortmund have inquired about potentially picking him up in this save as well. He's valued at 52 million. Dortmund have offered 52 million. We'll wait and see if that deal goes through. I would like to sign Haaland at some point in this save, but obviously we're not at the level yet that requires a player of his ability, nor could we really justify bringing him to the club until we have Champions League football. I think when we get Champions League football, that's when I'll look to sign Haaland, probably from Dortmund as opposed to Salzburg. Henry Thomas will say no to you. Well, actually, I'm going to have to say no to everyone. I literally cannot afford to sign anyone. What I'll do is, if there is anyone that's spectacular, I'll just have to leave them there on the list and hope that by the time we get some money in, they're still there and available. That was... Hello! That was very jovial. We might see Riedewald today, but unlikely at this stage. Last time out, both teams met was a 2-2 draw. We're doing our best. This was the game that we were 2-0 down in and came back, scoring 2 goals in the last 5 minutes to get a draw against Sheffield United. We are ready to take the game to them this time around. And of course, all 3 games today are against teams that are threatened by relegation. We've 18th placed Sheffield United, 19th placed Brighton and 16th placed Watford in today's episode. Getting a decent haul of points from these few games and taking points off fellow rivals could seal our Premier League survival by the end of today's episode. I certainly hope we do seal today's or seal survival in today's episode, but time will tell whether we're actually able to pull it off or not. But the team looks good. James Milner in there now. Obviously Callum Wilson in there and Ryan Kent too. Let's take it to Sheffield United. Time to head to Bramall Lane. Do drop the video a like though, of course, as always, if you enjoy. And hopefully we can get the points to earn that thumbs up. Sheffield United starting lineup. Michael Verrips in goal. 5 at the back for them, including Phil Jagielka back there. Ben Osborne at left back. New signing Mattia Zaccagni in the midfield. Liss Mousset and Ollie McBurney up top. Ender Stevens on the bench, Billy Sharp on the bench. He signed a pre-contract to go somewhere else. Let's see what we can do. It's a hell of a beard on McBurney. Hopefully we can get a good result here. But they did give us a brilliant fixture and a really intriguing game at Ellen Road earlier on in the season. We're going to have to be at our best to beat Sheffield United. Benzia. Oh, great footwork. Oh no. Good save. I made the exact same mistake against City in yesterday's episode. Heavy touch, committed to trying to get the ball. Missed it, and then City went on to score. Thankfully, on this occasion, Gazaniga saved me there, but got to learn from my mistakes. Got to be better. Calvin Wilson there to Tyler Roberts. Looking to find a way through, but his touch was just too far away from him. Wasn't close enough control. Cooper, lovely touch there to get that down to Fredericks. Terrible attempted pass from Ryan Fredericks. Liss Mousset trying to cause me some issues. Got players available in the middle. Oh, that's missed McBurney at the back post. Ben Osborne delivers it back into the middle and Danny Rose gets that away. But he's used the hand. So it's a penalty to Sheffield United. Danny, come on, pal. I know you're little and you need every ounce of elevation you can get. Oh, what a great camera angle. Showed us that superbly, didn't it? Sheffield United with the chance from the penalty spot to take a 1-0 lead, which they take. Even if I dived the right way, I don't think I've gotten to that. Benzia makes it Sheffield United 1, Leeds United 0. He swept that home really well. Brilliant penalty. Tyler Roberts. Forward there to Callum Wilson. Go backwards. No point playing a risky pass and losing possession. Play a safe pass and lose possession instead. Set. Zaccagni to Bulldog. He's got McBurney making the run, but he's not able to find him yet. There he is. McBurney. Back. Benzia. Pinging the ball about beautifully. Sheffield United not worried about losing possession by playing risky passes themselves. Lloris through the gap. He's offside. Surely Benzia there. No, apparently not. All of the defenders were calling for it, so I presumed that he had been offside. No. Thankfully we got a block on the attempted ball in. Tyler Roberts backs away from that. Oh, come on. Tyler Roberts has taken a touch there and then backed away from the ball, just letting the United player have it. It comes to him here. He's taken a touch. He's got bumped off it. Oh. The first one was out of my control because Danny Rose handballed it. And that one, I couldn't really do much about that either. Oh! Again, Sheffield United have a 2-0 lead against us. This is not how this episode was supposed to go. Benzia, double step over. Fredericks is there, tries to step in, can't get it off him. Oh, it's beautiful. Is he onside? He is. Being cut apart by Sheffield United. Unbelievable. Lovely little flick. Couldn't have read that. And the ball across is superb. Buried into the back of the net. Ollie McBurney, with his beautiful bushy beard, makes it Sheffield United 3, Leeds United 0. If it's a matter of who has the biggest drive and determination to get a result in this potential relegation 6-pointer, it's certainly Sheffield United that have risen to the challenge more so than us, isn't it? Unbelievable so far. Milner looking for Callum Wilson, who will reach that and blast it past the post. Osborne down the line to Yassine Benzia. They're very fortunate with their penalty in the first half, but outside of that, they've earned this 3-0 lead, and that's a nice interception from Jonathan, who's still going. So Tyler Roberts again. Go on, Callum, bury that. Oh, how has the defender gotten a toe in there? I was certain we were going to at least get that shot away, let alone potentially score a goal. Benzia, nice challenge by Liam Cooper. I'm getting desperate in defence now. They're committing a lot of men forward in attack. Go back to Tyler Roberts here. Turn and then look for Jared Bowen. We'll turn onto his left. Oh, Phil Jagielka clears the ball away after we'd beaten the keeper. Such is my luck in this game against Sheffield United. It is not meant to be, is it? We're going to get a big battering here. Not only do we lose points and Sheffield United gain points on us, but the big goal difference swing in their favour as well could be huge. Thankfully, we've 2 other games in today's episode against 2 other relegation favourites that could certainly save our situation. But if the other 2 games go like this one, we're in real trouble for the remainder of the season. This was the episode that was supposed to seal our Premier League survival for next season. It might be the episode that puts our Premier League survival back into question with the biggest of question marks. Here's Jonathan Gonzalez into Robinson. Benzia. Robinson again, nice tackle. Just make sure we get rid of this and don't give them possession back. Forward to Callum Wilson. I just want to score 1, please, just to restore my faith in my ability to score goals, because we didn't get anything against City in the last game either of yesterday's episode, after getting a good win against Nottingham Forest, to be fair. Doesn't look like I'm going to get one, though, if anything. How have you... Oh, my Christ. I've tried to outmuscle the man there, and he's almost just fallen off him. This is crazy from Sheffield United. They've been one of the most difficult teams to play against all season. Just unbelievable. We're yet to see the best of Ryan Kent as well, but he hasn't really had the opportunity to try and destroy opposition yet. We'll hold judgment there, but it's a gut-wrenching 4-0 defeat against Sheffield United away from home. Only created 2 chances all game. Both were blasted wide. Help. He could prove me wrong, Joe Riedeveld, but at the minute, Well, maybe I should throw him in because we're not doing, certainly not doing something right. I'm not going to be drawn into mind games. I need to keep morale high. We need to concentrate on. We're not in the best of shape. Surprisingly, end it like this. We learn a hard lesson. We're not in the best of shape right now. Hopefully, the next game against Watford will be better. We're still 13th. That's pulled Sheffield United out of the relegation zone. This could be a very difficult episode to swallow if things don't improve in the next 2 games. Brighton starting lineup. David Button in goal. Montoya, Byrne, O'Hora and Bernardo at left back. Lara, Benede, Bissouma and Trossard with Gyökeres and Glenn Murray at striker. Well, they beat us last time we played them in the FA Cup. So, just as we did against Nottingham Forest yesterday, I'd like to get payback for the last time we played Brighton and Hove Albion. Let's hope for, well, an infinitely better performance than we got from the last game. To Ben White, through the gap. Nicely spun by Ryan Kent. Rise the challenge and advantage played on. No free kick taken there. Oh, what is that pass, James? That was awful from James Milner. Callum Wilson was just waiting for the ball to be played into his feet. Milner's kicked it straight at the defender. Murray out wide to Martin Montoya. With the gap to Glenn Murray again. Here's Gyökeres. His turn, drop of the shoulder. Bissouma. Fredericks couldn't clear properly. Glenn Murray ran into the defender and we have been able to get it away. We took the advantage there. Go on, Callum. Run. Oh, nice footwork. Tyler Roberts is here with me. There's Ryan Kent. Good footwork. We get away from the defender. Show some strength, please. Is that a foul? It is. We'll lift this into the middle. See what we can do from it. Jared Bowen will change the camera. Do I play that short, actually? Maybe. Get it short in here. Ryan Kent spins well. Finds Milner, who's turned well. James Milner. Oh, what a challenge from O'Hora. I just took it one step too far. Should have let the shot fly when I had the opportunity. Wanted to get closer in just to make sure that it was a good... Oh, Jesus, James. But it was a good chance to score. Or a better chance to score. Delayed on it too long. Now they're coming up the other end. Danny Rose wins it back. Well done, Danny. Phillips, you're going to run for me, Ryan? We'll go to Callum Wilson first, then out to Ryan Kent. Wilson's going to keep that run going down the line. Going to have to cut back, though. Nobody in the box to aim for yet. Got support. Oh, I'm just delaying too long. Just as I glanced down to the mini-map to see where my closest player was, just outside the box, to lay it back, the defender stepped in. Glenn Murray over the top, and that's given away. A game lacking confidence and a game lacking quality. Nobody is really taking the game by the scruff of the neck, driving forward and taking their team with them. Cross there to Phillips. Bit of space for Ryan Kent maybe. Maybe a 1-2. He's gone for it again. I'm going to actually turn down that opportunity to work it centrally again. Milner through. Nicely done. Roberts. Wilson takes control of it. Callum Wilson buries the ball into the back of the net. That's the sort of clinical finishing we were hoping we'd get from our new number 9. We lead at home against Brighton. That could be a vital goal in the relegation battle. It took a while for him to actually acknowledge the ball was there, but eventually scooped it up, held off the defender and slammed it into the back of the net. I mean, he's not stopping. What a cross. What a clearance. What a start to the second half. Bloody hell. That is a hell of a ball from Trossard. And the clearance from Danny Rose was rather acrobatic, but it worked. Martin Montoya going to try something similar. That's another good ball into the box. And another acrobatic clearance. I don't know what's going on with my players at the minute, but they love an overhead kick. It'd be great if we could score an overhead kick. Oh! They just kept getting pumped into the box, and eventually it's worked for them. At the third attempt, that's a brilliant whip to the near post. It's a top quality goal. There's only so many times you can clear the ball. That was a very, very good delivery. And a fairly simple finish at the near post. Back to the drawing board. Back to square one. Gyökeres, Calvin Phillips still running tirelessly, trying to get the ball off them. Milner will step in. Come on. This tiny little Glenn Murray. I should easily be outmuscling him and getting to the ball first there when we've done that. Win that header, please. White's not done the best. Bissouma's headed it up, thankfully, and the keeper will gather comfortably. That could have been dangerous. Tyler, oh, what is your first touch, Tyler? And that's not where I played that ball either. Jesus, that could have been dangerous. I tried to play the pass to Milner, for crying out loud. Wilson, he'll find James Milner. And I could do with some support, actually, lads. Wilson's there again. Oh, nearly. So very nearly round the corner for Tyler Roberts. That would have been a great way to take the lead again. I see the options opening up in the middle here. But they've got an option out wide. Jose Lara, the man at the back post, is unmarked. Currently, Calvin Phillips was tracking the run. Here's Gyökeres. Danny Rose get to that. He can't. Oh, come on! Glenn Murray makes it Brighton 2, Leeds 1. They've turned it round in the second half. Glenn Murray is... Oh, Riedewald's the right side of him. Up until the moment when the ball's about to come in. And then he just backs past the striker. The lack of defensive intelligence is baffling. Danny Rose did something similar for Manchester City's second with Bernardo Silva yesterday as well. I don't know whether you guys saw it, but Danny Rose was... The ball was over there. Danny Rose was here. Bernardo Silva was here. And Danny Rose backtracked, walked backwards like that, so that Bernardo Silva was free and could score. And Riedewald's done the same there. Glenn Murray is not going to receive that pass if Riedewald holds this position. But the lack of defensive intelligence, lack of awareness of players that are around him, means that he just runs the other side of the striker, offering up an easy pass into him and an easy second goal. And it's out of my control. There is nothing I can do about my defender's positioning there. He's done that all of his own accord. All I can do is block the cross and hope for the best in the middle. Unbelievable. I was delighted when we went 1-0 up. Jared Bowen's not paying attention to the football there either. And from 1-0 up, we're now 2-1 down. And I'm not even sure we're going to get ourselves anything from this game from being in a winning position at half-time. Unbelievable. Can't believe we've lost the first game 4-0. And I can't believe from being 1-0 up at half-time. Oh, how hard is it to play the ball to your fucking teammate? From being 1-0 up at half-time, we're going to lose this one as well. They've got a corner with 60 seconds to go. Even if I clear it, I'm not going to get the chance to recover possession and go up the other end. This is game. Oh, I tried to clear that and he's played a through ball. The ref will blow his whistle. Oh, Christ! This was supposed to be the episode we secured our survival. A defeat to Brighton again. Look, I'll show you what I'm on about with Glenn Murray's goal. Watch Jairo Riedewald in the middle here, number 18. He just backs away. It's taken forever to rewind this. Right side of the man, right side the man. Ball comes through. He's the right side of the man. He just backs up. No idea. He even looks at Glenn Murray there and still runs the wrong side of him. Oh, Jesus Christ. We are up against it here to try and stay in this division. I've got to get something from the final game, surely. Pressure's tough for Che Adams. Hopefully he can come through for us. We are low on confidence. I'm low on confidence. The pressure was high and we didn't deal with it. The lack of defensive intelligence is infuriating. Yes, I can do better. But sometimes you need the players you've got that are controlled by the AI to do better as well. I need that helping hand on ultimate difficulty. And I'm not getting it at the minute. Watford next, and they were the team that were doing better than the other two that we've played already today. What is the gap heading into this? Suggestions for captaincy. Liam Cooper, I've dropped from the starting lineup. Full Jairo Riedewald, because Cooper's been underperforming. Riedewald's gone up in rating. I've put Riedewald in, and he's made the mistake that's cost us the game. 6 points, the gap to the relegation zone now, and it could be less by the end of the episode. If I lose all 3 games, I'll be absolutely lost for words. I already am lost for words. Watford starting 11. Ben Foster in goal, who will be difficult to score against. Femenia, Dawson, Prödl and Zegala. Katsiabu and Lewis Travis in the midfield. Rashinia, Pereira and Sarr sat behind Danny Welbeck. 3 relegation 6-pointers in today's episode. And so far, we've thrown away 6 points. Let's not make it 9. Lovely ball through to Danny Welbeck. Got options, one of which here is Pereira. Riedewald intercepts and then loses possession. But we've been able to keep it through Tyler Roberts. Swept out wide towards Ryan Kent, but Kiko Femenia with the acceleration of a cheater to get onto that. And at the back post, Ismaila Sarr makes it 1-0 Watford. Ignoring the man that was probably offside in the middle and getting it to the man at the back post. Lovely ball out wide. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, Danny Welbeck was offside there. Ismaila Sarr, though, free at the back post on his own. Easiest goal of his career. 1-0 Watford. Can't believe it. I don't know what's going on today. Falling apart. Roberts again. Cannon Wilson. Looking for Tyler Roberts. Oh, drops the shoulder nicely. And buries it. Yes, Tyler Roberts. They do link up well, Cannon Wilson and Tyler Roberts. That's not the first time, nor will it be the last, that the two of them combine for a goal. Wilson with the assist. Lovely turn by Tyler Roberts, and the finish is top quality too. We're back in it, and it didn't take long. Just need to be better defensively. Come on, Ches. Win a bloody game of football. Oh, lovely interception by Jared Bowen. Trying to get away from Ismaila Sarr here. Is that a foul? Referee! Hello, mate. Have you got eyes? I know you've not got any hair, but I didn't realise you didn't have any eyes either. That's a foul, pal. And if they score from that move, that's a foul! I should have a free kick there. Or at least the advantage to... Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, good save. Gazaniga. They still could score from scenarios resulting from that lack of a foul that was not given. Oh, Milner off the line. Racinia. They have scored. Praise be to the footballing gods. Please help me. Fucking hell. Fredericks. Driving forward. He's had enough of defending. We need a goal. And he's pushing forward. Into Calvin Phillips. Forward to Callum Wilson. Waiting for the run of Tyler Roberts. The Wilson-Roberts link works again! Oh, come on! Nothing has gone my way in this episode. I've been infuriated left, right and centre by terrible play from my players. And terrible play by me at times as well. It's not solely the AI's fault. Obviously, I'm not playing very well either. But we've ground out a second goal hit. And we might yet win it. Oh, Ben Foster, screw you! Oh, Jesus Christ, that was the opportunity. Bowen with the delivery. It's a good corner. It's going to fall and it's going to be cleared. Win this header, Danny. Danny Rose against Ismaila Sarr was never going to be a header who was going to win, to be fair to him. Ryan Kent. Work that inside. Jamie Shackleton. Christ, that's a stupidly heavy touch for no reason. And there goes the opportunity of maybe catching them and scoring a third. But we will take a point from this game. And it is the least I deserve from today's episode. I wanted at least 7 from those 3 games. We've gotten 1 point. We were 1-0 up at half-time against Brighton, playing well. And from then, everything went downhill until the last 5 minutes of that game. Roberts scored 2 very good goals in that game. Delighted with the partnership that he and Callum Wilson are striking up. And hopefully, it was a draw that was fully deserved. And hopefully, we can... I can understand the team's frustrations. Because I'm having exactly the same frustrations. Oh, Christ. We're still somehow 13th. We're 7 points clear of the drop still. But Jesus wept, it has not been an easy episode at all. Sheffield United thumped me. 1-0 up at half-time against Brighton, and it was turned around against me with laughable defensive positioning from certain players. And then, in the Watford game, 1-0 up to 2-1 down as well. Thankfully, we pulled it back and were able to get ourselves... Did we even go 1-0 up against Watford? I think... honestly, my brain is just fried at the minute. Into the month of March we go. We've Burnley next. A training injury. Fredericks is out for 7 days. That's okay. At least it's better than the 5 weeks he was out for last time. Burnley next, who are another side that are down there with us towards the bottom half of the table. We start with another really difficult, and Fulham and Bournemouth. Fulham are 16th, I think, aren't they? No, Fulham are bottom. Jesus Christ, we're playing everybody in the bottom half. Again. Oh, where are Bournemouth? Right above us, weren't they? In 11th, 6 points away, but still. So in the last episode today and tomorrow, we've played everybody in the bottom 6. Burnley, Brighton, Watford, Sheffield United, Forest and Fulham. You cannot underestimate how disappointed I am with my own performance in today's episode and with the team's performance in today's episode. We must be better tomorrow. We have to. I'll see you then.